Welcome to the bold analysis. The scenes from Nakuru is a big shame to this country. We needed to leave the children alone. The National Drama Festivals, schools have refused to perform after BUTERE girls students walked out of the stage. They never performed the echoes of war, and even police tear-gassed them inside school bus. What exactly is wrong with us? We are taking you to those details. But first, kindly support us. We are in Embu. Oh, today, this place, it has rained. Imenyesha sana, so it's relatively a bit cold. But we are here to put up a house for this mother of 5, Virginia, the mother of 5 who is currently homeless and stranded. And we understand even this structure, mali tulimpigia ipicha, it has also come down. That's one thing I'm getting because imenyesha sana. So she's stranded. The mother of 5 with 1 child autism, there are 3 children with eye problem and also leg disease. Things are not working way for her. So we spent time. She's been given land, mali alizaliwa back home, where also the mother is still alive, where we are putting up a house for her. As of this morning, we've managed to buy the mabatis. We've also managed to buy the other things that are needed. And what we're then now pushing is how we can get bricks and mchanga, which now I understand is very expensive. Huku, 1 brick is 18 bob, and we need 4,000. And it's almost 72,000. And also mchanga, most of it also goes at around 18. So around 90,000. So if we get 90,000 by today, I hope tutakuwa tumeweza kupata all the materials, so that as the work starts tomorrow, we'll just be working with the labor na kutafuta the other things that are needed. And I want to say thank you. Kindly support any amount as little as what we can get. I believe that between today and tomorrow, tutakuwa tumeweza afford the breaks. Kumenyesha sana, and even there is a big problem of how to take vitu materials huko. Watu wa kutoka east side bana. Ebu muongee na rais watengenezee barabara. Especially that in the south. I've been told about Kanyambura. Kuna shida ya barabara you side. I think Embu has that problem. So story mingi, but tell the president that something needs to be done about roads in that environment. Where we have to go, it's not easy. Kindly support us. Now, yesterday, so guys, this is where Virginia. So guys, this is where Virginia and the children stay. It is a very small room. So you can see the situation, and that is our mission for this month. We want to help. So
mimi naitwa Virginia Murugi, ningetaka kusaidiwa na nyumba juu ya watoto.
Utashukuru. Na kuna mahali utajengewa ambayo utaanza kuonyesha. Ni kwa mzee ama ni mahali ulizaliwa? Mbona si kwa mzee? Malala, who is the script writer of The Echoes of War, a play by BUTERE girls, was arrested and detained in Comunicado in Eldamaravine police station, where he spent last night. And today in the morning, even after the court allowed the play to proceed, the students, the police, the school, the Melvin Jones School, where the national festivals were going on, was marooned by police officers in their numbers. Honestly, children are harmless. The threat profile of children is not very huge. And they made an entry to the school early in the morning.
The only bus which has been allowed to enter. All the guys have been allowed to enter. Kazi mbaya.
at 7 a.m. and when they were supposed to do that play, journalists blocked several schools, other students who would have attended, and even members of public who were supposed to attend, and journalists. So it's only the BUTERE Girls School that sneaked its way into the Melvin Jones compound. And that is a video you can see that lady talking about there. So when they went there, they found empty seats. There was no one in the audience, which it's not realistic. I don't know how they even judge. There are no audience. There were no judges for that play. So I don't even know why then they were being taken there. There were no judges for that play. Number 3, there were no props, no sound. They were not even allowed to perform with costume, to put their costumes. And the girls were heartbroken. So what they did, they sang the national anthem, took a moment of silence, and one brave girl came out and said they will not perform the play because of the way the environment was. Indeed, there was no need of performing it. So after this, and I wonder if the state didn't want this to proceed, then they would have just stopped it. They would have not even took the girls there. So when the girls walked out, they walked out in protest, of course, explaining to the members of public about how the situation was, protesting and confronting the police on how they were harassed inside the auditorium.
Can you please tell us what has happened? He said there. Can you please tell us what has happened? We were harassed by the police. Yes, they took us to stage with nothing. Nothing. We sang our national anthem and we said we are not performing. Yes, we don't have a right. We are just made us our right. We cannot get our girls, why are you running? These are girls from BUTERE Girls. The actors in the play. Habari zenu? Nini imefanyika huko ndani? Mimi naitwa Okay. Msiende mbali na wengine, mkae pamoja. For your safety. Nini imefanyika huko ndani? We can't refuse him. We want our director. We want our director. We want to perform. It is our right to perform. Can you please tell us what has happened? He said there. Can you please tell us what has happened? We were harassed by the police. What did they tell you? We said with nothing. Nothing. So when we got in there, and we said we are not performing. Yes, we don't have a right. We are just married to children. No, wait, I'm not going back to Ruto.
fact, they only found a few police officers in the crowd and some, not in the crowd, you know, scattered in that auditorium with some few government operatives there, as if now they are going to perform for government officials. And this ensued with the compound breaking into Ruto must go chants. Now, that is very sad. They were actually demanding the release of their director, Malala, who was being held incommunicado in Eldamaravine police station. And things took a dramatic turn. I've seen another horrible video I would want us to look at. I don't know whether we have even the guts to look at it, but it's very sad that when they realized that all the other schools that were supposed to perform declined, and a total standstill ensued when they said, without the BUTERE girls' play being allowed to go on, all the others suspended their plays in solidarity with the arrest of Malala and the BUTERE girls' play. Because then what is the essence of that competition? The other schools have also shied away and said they're not going to perform. And interestingly, a shocking way, while police were trying to force the students back into their bus so that they can be driven away, they even had the guts to throw a Teargas canister at the entrance so that the smoke even got inside the bus where the kids, where the students, the BUTERE girls bus, the students were using.
Relax, relax. Fungua dirisha. Fungua tena. Imani ingia.
This is very, shameful of us. And I don't know what exactly is wrong with us. We profiled these children unfairly. And I'm a bit scared of the fact that this is not, if I look at the threat profile of these children, of even acting that play, after acting, they will get back to their schools. They will get back to the schools, to their respective school. And from that beat, the whole thing ends it. I know that one of the things they fear is that when it's performed, the judges might give it okay for it to get performed in State House. Remember, one that wins is supposed to go to State House. And the report, they're also saying they're not going to perform. The judges have also boycotted it. They're saying they cannot go on with it, with that environment. And there is a likelihood of that drama festivals, national festivals, becoming suspended. The winner is supposed to perform before the president in State House. So probably the team have realized they don't want to. The team have realized that that play will get its way to State House. And you've arrested Malala, the script writer. You allowed the students. In fact, I'm saying it was a big blunder for the state to meddle in this process. Some of us wouldn't have known the echoes of war. Some of us wouldn't have known that play. But the way the state have been hands-on in it, trying to control what happens where and what is supposed to be done where, it's actually a big mistake. Even Eugene Mamalwa tried to get entry there and he was blocked. Yesterday night, I showed you the previous videos where journalists were actually attacked by the police. Journalists were attacked by the police at night while covering the arrest of Malala. So this, in my view, is courting disaster. Because the schools have suspended. Yes, the schools have suspended that play. And they have suspended the drama festivals that unless BUTERE girls perform, they are not going to perform. Several schools, and this is, if there is a network that should not meddle with are the schools. I've seen the president spending more time visiting schools, I don't know, uniform, I don't know, launching classrooms, abolition blocks, and this and that. The next thing the president, and that's why I'm telling you, this is going to get far. The schools are the ones that will start heckling the president. Remember, that is his new place of campaign. Yes, look at the Mount Kenya trips, the Nairobi rallies. The president has been sneaking in schools to wink the school children with, I don't know, some chapatis and this and that. Now, it's a disaster. It's courting disaster to target students. It's courting a disaster to target students. Because one of the things that will happen, they will actually start heckling the president whenever the president visits those schools. Number two, with children in the picture, the parents are coming for you. You know, there was this issue, and we are bringing the generational, the generational, you are consolidating the generations. There was Gen Z, there was Gen Alpha, then, I don't know, the one down for the parents, I don't know which is called. When you target children, you really irritate us, the parents. I want you to imagine a situation where a Teargas canister is thrown inside the gas. What's wrong inside the bus? What's wrong with Kenya Police? Surely, what's wrong with Kenya Police? When you do that, the parents watching back at home are seeing the president as someone who doesn't care. At an expense, at what expense? That you throw a Teargas canister inside a bus. At what expense? Come on, at what expense? Sorry. Now, the other issue, why I'm also calling this, I'm seeing this as a big mistake, is you are the participation of the school ecosystem into elections. Teachers are voters. The teachers are going to be presiding officers. returning officers, clerks, they are part of the election ecosystem. So the education ecosystem is part of election ecosystem largely. They are the election officials. They are also voters. They constitute part of the voting bloc. Now, you need to remember that even as we talk, the government struggles to pay capitation to schools. They struggle to pay capitation to schools. And now, when you meddle with that environment, you are also irritating that popularity. And I feel it's a mistake. I have seen this argument about Malala writing that play. I'm told Malala is a professional teacher, and it's not the first time he's been writing it. And one of the teachers who watched our videos was also called me last night telling me that there are several others. There's several other schools. Most of people who write plays are actually former teachers who are even other professions. He told me is not the only government official writing. He told me there are quite many other state officers and even a PS who writes plays for different schools. So it's not something that is new. So victimizing Malala for it is neither here nor there. The issue of this play, if someone felt uncomfortable with it, then they would have killed it at the lower level. But it won its way to the national stage. Now, kids have said they're not going to perform. Kindly, we must get it right. Teargasing students.